Robin, where are you, Robin? Hello. Hi, Robin, what is your question?
My question is, what conversation with an online hater has stuck with you the most?
Ooh, thank you for that question. I would say, so the first person I ever spoke to was an 18-year-old. And it was the success of that conversation that I would say truly inspired me to make this project. And, you know, he had written something pretty homophobic to me, but I could also tell that he was 18 and navigating all sorts of lessons that you get as teenagers. And it's like, I have the benefit of being like the last generation that remembers what high school was like without social media. And I thank the universe for that every single day. I think you should be allowed to make mistakes, and you should be allowed to learn from those mistakes. And he showed up to that first phone call so vulnerable, so willing to admit why he said it. You know, he admitted to like being bullied in high school himself, and the fact that he could then draw the line of like, well, I was getting bullied, and then I wrote you this comment that was actually very similar to the comments that are being, you know, levied at me. Yeah. And I don't know, he's a special person, and because of that, and because of how amazing that conversation felt, I was able to launch this project. So, yeah, thank you.
So what is it that we should and shouldn't do? Like, because I have learned so much from you. And by the way, you're so light. You are so funny. I cannot deal with too heavy. Life is heavy enough.
Yes.
You have such a levity and a self-awareness and a humor. I mean, right on the cover is like Jason Sudeikis, who's like, this is the Mr. Rogers for our era. You have a gentle sweetness that like is exactly what we need. So what are your do and don't for us to have a takeaway today?
Okay, so everyone needs to determine what feels right for them. If scrolling for 12 hours a day on Instagram feels healthy for you, queen, go off. You know, like do whatever you need to do. That is not healthy for me. It triggers all sorts of things. And the boundaries are the biggest thing. You need your guardrails. And you would think that after writing this book that I was like, I love being on social media. I exist on social media. And it's like, no, the guardrails are stronger than ever before. And these platforms were not made for us to have these difficult conversations on. We learn this time and time again when there's a big world event that we go to social media to talk about, because of course we do. That's where we're talking about everything. And then it's not built for us to actually get into the nitty-gritty of actually talking to people.
And that's it. It's like we are all now living in a town square that didn't exist before, even though it's always been in us.
Yeah.
And so how do you navigate the new town square? This is how you navigate it. Dylan, you've really changed my life. Like, I want to do more with you. I want to learn from you because you have so much to offer.
Whoa, okay.
That's right.
That feels amazing.
That's right. Dylan's book, Conversations with People Who Hate Me, is available now. And guess what? Everyone in our audience is going to go home with a copy. So that you can navigate our world through Dylan's lens, which has been so informative and helpful to me. Dylan's podcast is also available wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you, Dylan. More? Can we do more?